So listen, we just want the truth. We just want the truth, right? And in searching for the truth, we come across this video right here, which seems pretty interesting. Now, anybody who's watched Planet of the Apes, like myself, I have a fascination with chimps and gorillas and stuff like that. And I just think they're extremely, extremely intelligent, bro. Intelligent, like off the charts, you know? So when you see a video like this gorilla learns sign language and tells humans the chilling history of what happened to his family. Oh, I definitely got to check this out. So if y'all new, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button, join the fam, and let's check it out.
We are on a mission to continuously share stories with our viewers about the incredible events and mysteries being solved around us. We are going to include a segment on Michael, a gorilla who knew sign language, chimpanzees being capable of self-medicating, and an interesting case about a Belgian woman being banned from a zoo.
He definitely look at him. They definitely look like one of them off of Planet of the Apes, man.
A gorilla who knew sign language, chimpanzees being capable of self-medicating, and an interesting case about a Belgian woman being banned from a zoo. So today, here at Unexplained Mysteries, we'll be looking at recent discoveries being made on Earth about animals.
Self-medicating?
Michael, a gorilla who knew sign language, described his family's tragic history. The Gorilla Foundation released an interview about a gorilla named Michael who could communicate in sign language. Michael grew up with the Coco organization and learned sign language amongst the trainers at the facility. Project Coco is an organization to save gorillas from extinction in the wild. They have an advanced facility that dramatically improves the lives of the animals and teaches them sign language. One of the gorillas in the facility is named Coco. However, in Michael's case, he didn't come to live with Coco until he was over 3 years old, and lived as an infant in Africa beforehand. Unfortunately, Michael lost his mother to poachers during an illegal bushmeat trade. His mother was harmed and taken away in front of Michael as an infant.
And then y'all wonder why they respond the way they do towards humans, bro. Look at what they've seen. Look at what they've been through. You don't think animals are traumatized, bro? I know it's hard to believe and think that they can't be traumatized, bro. They can be traumatized, fam.
Unfortunately, Michael lost his mother to poachers during an illegal bushmeat trade. His mother was harmed and taken away in front of Michael as an infant. After some time, Michael was able to describe this event to caretakers at the facility using sign language and told them about how his mother's life was taken. He signed squash meat gorilla, mouth tooth, cry sharp, noise loud. Bad think, trouble look face, cut neck lip, girl hole. This is said to describe the event in which his mother's life was taken by the poachers. Michael's ability to sign the taking of his mother's life shows how gorillas are not only able to communicate their wants and needs, but are also capable of looking back and reflecting on memories. These incredibly intelligent creatures understand pain and have emotions towards events in their lives.
Now, imagine him seeing that, right? And imagine him being out somewhere and some type of similar event happens in front of his face that triggers that memory. What you think gonna happen? What you think he's gonna do? It could be no different than a kid watching his mom or be abused by a boyfriend or something like that and growing up and feeling like he wasn't old enough to do something back then. So now if it happens in front of his face, he's gonna do something. You know what I'm saying? Like, pay attention to these animals, bro.
Creatures understand pain and have emotions towards events in their lives. Unfortunately, Michael passed away in the year 2000, but his memory and the lessons he shared with us will be remembered for a long time to come.
Everybody has a story, including animals.
Chimpanzees observed self-medicating for the first time. Loango National Park in Gabon is a large protected area that has an immensely diverse population of plants and animals. The park is home to elephants, crocodiles, hippos, hundreds of birds and chimpanzees. In November 2022, scientists and environmentalists were stunned to observe that a group of chimpanzees in the park had been applying insects to their injuries. The chimpanzees had been applying the insects to open wounds, which seemed to be an act of first aid. This particular group of apes was under the observation of scientists from November to February. The group was made up of roughly 45 different apes. Nearly half of them were seen performing first aid on their injuries. They would catch winged insects, press them between their lips, and rub them onto an exposed wound with their finger. This intrigued scientists as they were curious about which insects were used and what healing properties they might possess. Insects are known to have antibiotic, antiviral, antifungal, and antibacterial substances within their bodies. The chimpanzees could use this to decrease inflammation and ease pain.
Why haven't see, like I said at the beginning of the video, we searching for the truth. Why haven't we been told this? Why is this type of stuff, I feel like, being kept from us? Wouldn't you like to know that? That instead of using certain medication, you can possibly use an insect? Maybe it doesn't affect your, you know how medication can affect something else in your body. Maybe this doesn't. I know it's different and we may need some trials to make sure, but wouldn't that be better than medicine some kind of way? If we figure out which species of animals can do, which insects can do that, and then make sure that it doesn't cause any harm to any other body parts. This is like, this is like groundbreaking.
The chimpanzees could use this to decrease inflammation and ease pain. This discovery is huge news for the scientific community, as it raises questions about evolution and the origins of self-medication. It's still being determined whether the chimpanzees are aware of the effects of the bugs or if this is a passed down skill from older generations. However, it has spilled interest in the intelligence of these creatures and if there are any living things besides humans capable of administering their own medical practices.
That's dope.
Belgian woman banned from zoo after 4-year affair. Have you ever been in love? Did it make you do some less than ordinary things?
What?
Well, this has been the experience of a woman living in Belgium who fell in love with a chimpanzee.
What?
As a matter of fact, she openly admitted to having an affair with the primate and that their love was of the truest form.
No.
The woman's name is Addie Timmermans, and she has been visiting the Antwerp Zoo for nearly 4 years to visit the chimpanzee named Cheetah. The affair has come to an unfortunate end as the zoo banned Timmermans from visiting the chimpanzee exhibit for the safety of the primate.
I've heard it all. I've seen it all. Are you kidding me? A full-blown affair? I wonder how they even discovered it. And the person that discovered it got to be losing their mind because they no, there's no way I'm seeing what I'm seeing right now. And how far was she willing to take? How far you think she was willing to take this? You think she was willing to have some little chimp babies? And she's distraught. Look at her crying. Hey man, no judgment. Let's say that then. Wow.
Zoo banned Timmermans from visiting the chimpanzee exhibit for the safety of the primate. This was not without some struggles, as Timmermans claimed, "I love that animal and he loves me. I haven't got anything else." She then admitted that she was having an affair with Cheetah, who lived in the exhibit. She said their love was expressed through blowing kisses and waving from opposite sides of the glass. This love story came to a quick end as the zoo banned the woman from this exhibit due to it causing Cheetah to lose respect amongst the other primates and affecting his relationship with the group overall. If Cheetah was to continue growing his bond with the woman, then he could risk being excluded from the other chimpanzees, which would negatively affect his physical and mental health. The zoo had no choice but to ban the woman from visiting the chimp for his safety. Monkeys are one of the smartest animals to exist on our planet, and we are seeing that in how they interact with humans and other living creatures. What are your thoughts on their ability to self-medicate or communicate through sign language? Do you trust Michael's ability to recount the story of his mother's passing, or the group in Gabon that use insects to treat their wounds? What are your thoughts on a human's relationship with these primates? Would you be able to fall in love with the chimpanzee as Adi did?
I want to know what her husband, because they said affair, meaning like she had somebody at home. I want to know what he had to say about that. Like, are you kidding me? I'm thinking you going out to the zoo and just, that's your hobby? And you going to see a lover, which is a chimp? Because you want monkey love? I'm trying to keep it because this is somebody's real life and they real feelings. You know what I'm saying? But she really wanted monkey love. She really wanted that. We seen it all, y'all.
The human-monkey mix. With humanity's ever-increasing scientific and technological prowess, it is understandable that sometimes weird and wacky inventions can spring up. Some of these can have useful applications, and others may fail or even cause controversy by blurring the lines of ethical practice and research in the name of science. What you are about to see is a bit of both. Our next story could help scientists better understand diseases, human evolution, and even aging. Although it comes at a price, as it is likely that the end product will find itself in the midst of an ethical battleground. Back in April of 2021, scientists managed to create monkey embryos with human cells under laboratory conditions. Although similar experiments have been conducted before, this is the first time that scientists managed to fuse the cells of a human and a primate. These hybrids have been termed chimeras due to their doctored genetic makeup. So far, chimeras have only been used for medical purposes. For example, researchers have created mice with human immune systems to study certain conditions. The process of creating the embryos was no easy feat. Scientists had to inject 25 human stem cells each into 132 fertilized monkey embryos. The concoction of human and monkey cells was then left to culture in a petri dish. The stem cells were made in a way that caused them to emit a fluorescent red protein, which signaled that they had integrated within the embryos. In this case, a chimera with a much more similar composition to that of a human would have immense implications for the field of human biology, allowing scientists to understand the effects of aging and disease. There is even the possibility of using them to mass-produce human organs to assuage any future shortages. With that said, many are worried about the ethics of what could come if these embryos were allowed to develop, as in this case, the embryonic cells were destroyed after 20 days. Had these embryos turned into human-monkey chimeras, a fierce debate about their standing in society would have ensued. There is the possibility that these creatures could have a similar mental capacity to humans, rendering the harvesting of organs or any invasive experimentation completely immoral. While this time this pressing issue was mainly averted given the swift destruction of the cells, it is only a matter of time before humans are capable of nursing these cells into a part human, part monkey chimera. When this day arrives, science may have a lot to answer for. Be sure to let us know your thoughts in the comment section below and help us grow this community while working to solve these unexplained mysteries. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos.
You wanted the truth. If these type of experiments are going on, just imagine what other ones are going on and taking place. Y'all think it's just dinosaurs out there that they trying to create. What else are they out there trying to create? What type of hybrid human animal they trying to create or test to see that could be unleashed on this world? We're going to keep searching for the truth, man, and we're going to find it. Y'all get at me in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Leave a like, share the video, subscribe, and stick around and stay tuned. Till next one, I'm gone. Peace.